Howdy, greetings everyone, how are you doing? So today the topic of discussion will be about why you need to believe in God, an all-powerful, almighty creator of everything, to hold and maintain true objective morality. Now, what do we mean by morality? Let's talk about that. Morality is a system for humans of a set of principles and values, if you will, uh, that distinguishes between good acts and behaviors and the bad acts and behaviors. For us human to use when and remember when we interact with others, as well as ourselves, with self-morality, as we can discuss later. Now, why do we need morals? Well, morals are a way to keep our societies civil and under control from chaos, and that we avoid the bad acts of others and their crimes and that they might act, because we all have free will. We can do as we want, but we have to have as much good as we can, and this for obvious reasons, so that we stay safe in our society, so we have trust between each other. Right? Now, what we mean by God, I will look at it as from a monotheistic approach, as this is the more mainstream view, which is the belief in one God that created everything, and including us humans and everything we know in existence. This God is self-sufficient, meaning he's independent from everything, and he created everything for us, and he tests us with our life and how we live by, uh, and he gave us everything that we observe and experience here. Now, you can say as a disbeliever, okay, I'm a moral person, I think, but I don't believe in God. I don't need to believe in God to be moral. I give charity, I do good. Okay, let's look at that. When you give good and you give charity, who told you that those things are good? Uh, where did you get your morals from? Did you get it from your parents? Did you get it from your country's laws? What if they have different views? What if your parent says, you know, go and hit that guy, he mistreated you. But your country says, no, that's illegal. That's wrong. Who's right in this situation? How do you know what's truly and naturally good? Well, you could say, oh, well, I agree with the majority opinion on what is good. My society says it's not good to, hit people. It's not good to steal. So I'm not gonna steal. I respect everyone's belief to keep our society more civil. Okay, then, how do you know that the society itself is agreeing on something that is good? You can, for example, hundreds of years ago in Europe and America, you had people agreeing and seeing as a normal act to own slaves. You can own slave normally, and this was life, and nothing would happen to you. But now, you can't own slaves. This is seen as a very wrong act. It's dehumanizing. It's very despicable, because you're mistreating another human. Okay, are we right now? But we were also right back then, I guess, right? Because back then, everyone was agreeing owning slaves is nice. It's right, you know? But that owning slaves is wrong. Owning slaves is dehumanizing, as we're saying. It's bad. So how do we distinguish from what is really good and what is being agreed on in society that is good? Just because society is agreeing doesn't mean that it's good, as we're seeing. Well, let me tell you now. I, as a believer of God, and as other believers of God also believe, we have true understanding of what is naturally moral and naturally wrong. And this is given by our Creator. He has told us what is truly good and what is truly bad through His prophets that He sent throughout history, and the scriptures that they bring. This is how we communicate. So you're not gonna see God. He's not gonna tell it to you Himself. He gives it to you through special means. Now, this set rules of guidance that He brings to us, this is set. It's objective, because it's no one's opinion that something is right or wrong. It is from the Almighty Creator, the one that literally owns us. Now, when someone owns you with such a majesty like this, that he actually created you, you have to follow him, because another attribute that can be attributed to a god is he is all loving, and the all loving, the most loving, would want what is best for you. So when he gives you a set of rules, and these are to be followed as he told you, then it is best that you follow those rules, because he is your creator and he tells you what is best for you to do. If someone creates a computer or something and he gives it to a customer, they're gonna abide with what is given in the manual, right? In the instructions, because that creator of the computer knows how it's best used. He's gonna tell you how to use it best, what to do with it, don't spill water on it, all this. Similarly, God tells us what is best in interacting with each other. He gives us the way of life that pleases everyone, that would work universally, because he knows everyone's perspectives. Now, as an atheist, who has no understanding of life after death, no consequences, how do you know something is truly? How do you know something is going to affect you if you do something immoral, which is wrong, and you do something good? What is the point of following these morals? If you do, let's say it doesn't affect anyone, because then you'd get caught or consequences by humans. If you steal your friend's money and he doesn't notice, and he won't notice that it's you, you got extra money. You gain something for yourself, something to feed your purpose of just feeling happy in this life while we're here and everything. But you did something clearly wrong. You benefited yourself, but you didn't face any consequences for it, for doing something that's wrong, and you know it's wrong. So how do we understand this? Where do we go for this? How do we deal with this problem? It's a clear problem, because atheists, disbelievers, they think that all this is just random life, we're a bunch of cells moving and it has no meanings. As even professional atheists, they will tell you, this life has no meaning. You're not, whatever you do, there's no higher meaning or inner meaning. Doing immoral things doesn't affect anything at all in this realm. Well, this is the solution of the believer of God. The God that we believe in, that we know is there, it's not fake or anything, will punish you for all acts that you do wrong and immoral and disobey, because he has told you, he has given you life and he has told you, obey and don't do these wrong things, but you still do it. His way of dealing with it is to punish you. And what more effective way to punish someone than to tell them that they will be punished eternally in the next life. Someone will enjoy this life, someone will chase all their desires, and then in the end you die, everyone dies. So no purpose was attained except to do what you think is best for you in this life. So if you steal and get away with it, you harm others, you lie for your own advantage and get away with it, that really benefited you. That did not do anything wrong, in a sense, because you did what's best for yourself. Now, believers in God, they know, they're conscious of God watching over them. So everything that they do, they are guilty about it, because they know in the end they will be punished or rewarded for it. The point here is, we follow morals for a reason. There is reward for us to follow morals. It's not just random cells dealing with each other in a good way, because this is all human psychology. It's nothing affecting us really. But a disbeliever, they do morals and get nothing out of it. They say, "Oh, it's just for me," but you didn't really benefit anything really from that act. You're doing something, but it's really taking away from yourself. Like if you're giving charity, You're just giving money for no reason. There's no reward for you. But for believers, there is reason to give reward, to give charity. For believers, there is a punishment for doing something wrong. So even if you can get away, if you see a chance to get away with something, you will not do it because of the fear of punishment later on. We are aware of this. We we have reason to do good and do bad, you know? So just to wrap it up a bit, because I took a bit long, I know, sorry. If you want to feel value for being a moral person, you know that it's good within you to follow morals for a reason, then what better way to do it than to do it while worshipping the one who created you? You feel like you're getting something out of it. You feel like you have a purpose to do the moral things. There's a motivation to do more moral things rather than go for the corrupt, easy way out of everything, steal, lie, attack others just for your gain, just for your temporary enjoyment right now, when you know in the end you will die. Let's be honest. And then what will all that enjoyment get you when you need to and don't you want to feel like you have purpose, that you're doing all this for something that in the end it will give you the best reward, the best desire, rather than willingly fall into your desires for now, but then and do immoral things, avoid morality, have no set morals, just what you think is right, and then later go on to face severe punishment. Doesn't seem like the best trade-off, really. Is your doubt the existence of God in the first place? That's a different topic. But how can you deny, like, created from nothing? Did you create yourself? Did you uh, you know come from nothing, which is something illogical in the first place? Just think about it. You, as someone just listening, think about it, reflect. Am I doing good for a reason? Is there a reason to do good? Different things, but it's a good point. We need to reflect, and howdy, I'm gonna see you. Thanks for listening.